Skate 3 is a skateboard video game released by Electronic Arts on May 11, 2010 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. The game is the third installment in the Skate series, which began in 2007. Skate 3 takes place in the fictional city of Port Carberton, a city where everyone respects skateboarding, unlike the previous games where skateboarding was seen as a crime. At the beginning of the game, your skater attempts the challenge of jumping the shark at Hartley Stadium, but fails.
Roof. He's on the roof.
Oh, come on.
This is
come
suicide.
On.
No. This is all wrong. This is wrong.
After that, your skater decides their next goal in life is to create their own skateboard team, with the goal to sell 1 million skateboards. Played a ton of different challenges, which makes your team more famous. The challenges will consist of stuff such as beating other skaters in races, perform a list of tricks at this skate park, rack up the most points you can from tricks, take the best photos you can in the Hall of Meat mode, where your goal is to break as many bones as you possibly can, which you earn points for. The fame your team gains from these challenges will increase the sales of your skateboards. The more and more you complete, the closer you get to your goal of selling 1 million.
What makes this game unique from every other skateboarding game is you use the right control stick to perform tricks. Instead of pressing the B button to do an ollie, you flick the stick from down to up. Flick the stick from one diagonal to the other and you do a kickflip. Roll the stick from left to right to perform a pop shove-it. This gives you insane amounts of freedom over the tricks you perform. You are no longer limited to what a few buttons can do. It sounds complicated, but once you get the hang of it, you can perform hundreds of unique tricks in sequence. This game is loved for all the freedom that you get, and it isn't limited to tricks. Each of the game's locations is interconnected in an open world. You aren't limited to one skate park at a time. You can continue to skate between locations without stopping for a single second. Another reason people enjoy this game are the glitches and broken physics. You'd think that would be a bad thing, but players found them hilarious rather than negative. Simply falling off your skateboard is one of the most entertaining things to do in this game. You never know how your skater will react. The glitches also allow you to gain a rapid amount of speed and height, which allow you to access locations that were hidden and land tricks you could never land before. So yeah, the glitches benefited this game more than it harmed it.
Despite the great reviews and fan praise, when Skate 3 released, it was the worst selling game in the Skate series. It sold so poorly that EA canceled all future plans for the series and stopped selling the game in stores. But when YouTubers such as PewDiePie played the game in 2014, its popularity exploded. The game became so popular that EA started printing new copies again, and it sold over 1 million new copies. They also ended up bringing the game over to the Xbox One in 2016, and Skate 3 has become many people's favorite skateboarding game ever.
Social media still keeps this game popular to this day. From sharing clips of Jesus flying in the air with a skateboard, to landing tricks over a 100-foot gap in the Super Ultra Mega Park. This game allows for infinite creativity when it comes to making content. The online popularity of this over decade-old game is so massive, it drove Electronic Arts to begin development on a new skate game, which should come out within the next year or two.